I'm gonna be real with you guys, I have been very close to quitting TL. Tier 2 is just not what I really expected from the game. The way Tier 2 worked in Korea was that it opened up the potential of your build outside of the existing rock, paper, scissors balance system. And you guys know how much I hate that system. The number one thing I was excited about, which would have addressed that balance system, was lower TTK across the board. If you don't know what TTK is, it's time to kill. Basically the average time it takes to kill someone. When the TTK is low, the potential impact a single person can have in a fight, regardless of their build, is much greater. And to a certain extent, higher skill cap also. And anyone that plays competitively at this point has slowly realized that the exact opposite of that happened in Tier 2 with this new mastery system. We're basically back to tanks and liberty, but now with just more variety. On average, it takes around 60 to 200k total damage from multiple people to kill a single liberator in competitive GVGs now. And that's just not the game I want to play, to be completely honest. I'm getting burnt out from the thought of having to deal with that for the entirety of Tier 2, which is going to last months. Because we still have Resonance coming, and you know what Resonance is too. It is 11 new defensive perks and only 2 offensive perks. So this is just going to get worse. The reason I even played this game in the first place is because I saw Korean Tier 2 combat and convinced myself that it being so fast paced made up for the fact that the game is tap target. And listen, I know tap target is a sensitive subject and everyone has their bias, but you have to understand I played Black Desert Online when I was 15 years old. That is my generation's World of Warcraft. My brain just can't handle the fact that I went from fighting off entire groups in that game by outplaying them to now dying to those same exact people because 2 of them clicked my name and then pressed 1, 2, 3. It's just not the type of combat I can see myself playing for years to come, you know? Which is completely fine. I wasn't expecting BDO level combat here, and what I saw in Tier 2 Korea looked good enough for me. Regardless of how high the bar is from action combat MMOs like BDO and New World. But it's just unfortunately not good enough for me in this state. However, I think it will be completely irrational for me to quit the game because of some brain dead GVG meta. It is not the first brain dead meta this game will have, and it is definitely not the last. So I'm just gonna take a step back and do what I find fun, which is small scale PvP and large scale skirmishes. And I know, a bow dagger saying he enjoys small scale PvP is wild in this day and age. I am aware that 90% of the time a lesser skilled and geared Greatsword Dagger will beat you in a straight 1v1. I am aware that the so-called highest skill build in the game, Expo Dagger, now has a passive that CCs you the second you outplay them. I am aware that if there's a mob within 20 feet of a spear, they turn into a demigod. But you know what I enjoy the most in this game? Beating those brain dead builds as a fucking bow dagger. So I'm gonna keep playing and I'm gonna keep doing what I enjoy. I'm just taking a step back from the competitive GVG scene. I did all of that in Tier 1, I won a tournament, I did countless scrimmages, I had my fun with it, but now I'm just tired and need a break from all that. And I know some of you are gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? It's just TL, you're not some League of Legends pro retiring or something, it's not that serious, we don't care. And my response to that is exactly, it's just TL, it's not that serious, but I also owe you guys an explanation because a lot of you probably subbed because I was the only one showing GVG VODs, builds, etc. as a build dagger. At the end of the day, I want to play other games, I want to work on other stuff, I want to go out, I want to literally do anything over playing a game mode where 50% of the players are either a tank or a healer. I hope that's understandable that I just want to move on. So what does that mean for you guys? Well, you're going to be seeing a lot more Dominion, Nebula, and Night PvP videos, both VODs and clips. You're going to see more large scale PvP clips and skirmishes too. You're going to see a lot less GVG and wargame footage. You're going to see more videos from other games like the upcoming Dune Awakening survival game and even my Star Wars game that I'm making. That's pretty much it, honestly. It's not like a major shift in the channel or anything, but it's a pretty major shift in my day-to-day. I just thought it would be a cool little video topic, honestly, going into the mental of it. I'm sure a lot of you are in a similar boat. I'm sure a lot of you aren't too, like maybe you just started doing competitive GVGs in Tier 2. All the power to you, man. I'm just speaking my mind here and my choice. Anyways, GG's, I'll see you guys in the next video.